Welcome back to Studio 701. There are so many different styles of dancing, from the waltz to the tango and everything in between. And in this week's Dancin Day, which is sponsored by Northern Plains Dance, we're going to learn more about the people involved in Dance Plus. Natalie Gomez joining us live once again from the Belle Mayhew Theater in Bismarck. Hey, Natalie.
Hey, Amber. Yeah, that's right. We're learning about the people that are going to be involved here at Dance Plus. And like Hollis mentioned, there are going to be 5 artists. I'm standing next to one of the 5. Here is Katie Vassbinder. And Katie, tell me a little bit about who you are as an artist and the kind of work that you do.
Sure. So I've been kind of going from my gut, I call it, visceral type of work. So very intuitive. I used to do a lot of traditional realistic paintings and drawings, and I kind of veered to the right and went abstract, and I'm having way more fun. It's become more about the process than the end product. So you'll notice with a lot of my paintings, it looks like there's a million layers on it. It's because there are a million layers on it. And sometimes I change my mind, but also you get in a different mood set, and you kind of just feel the energy of the space around you. Like I mentioned, go with your gut. Everybody has it, even dancers, anybody in their professions. So it's just that intuition I try to go with.
Yeah, and you know, we're looking at one of your paintings that's on stage. How many other works of art will you be showcasing here at Dance Plus?
Just this one, but we do have some process shots that might be included from, like I mentioned, all the layers, the first layer, and then what I tried to do is I start with a bold color in the middle, and then I work out, and then I come back with lights, and then kind of like a burst of energy from the center again of various colors. Sometimes I close my eyes, and I'll just drag the brush wherever it takes me. So I think the relationship between that and the dancers is kind of interesting because they also have a story to tell throughout the entire performance. There's this layering of a story, and I think the juxtaposition of the two is very interesting.
So tell me about this painting that's on stage.
Okay, so this painting, like I mentioned, sometimes I don't know what I'm going to get, and the more I got into it, the bold black stroke that kind of goes up to the upper right corner reminds me almost of an arm of a dancer, and I see faces sometimes, but what I really like to do is hear what other people see, and that's the fun part about abstract, because everybody has their own experiences that influence what they see in an abstract painting.
When did you paint this? Was this specifically for Dance Plus, or is this something that you had done prior?
This is specifically for Dance Plus, and it was after we met with the choreographers and kind of discussed the big idea. I did have to submit some example works to be selected, so they knew my vibe and kind of my style, and we went from that and maybe some direction with colors, because when something's projected onto a stage, if it's cool or warm, that can, show up on somebody's skin, and just kind of figuring out the do's and don'ts of how we can interact the two artistries, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, and let's talk about the process of, being selected to be featured as a Dance Plus artist. Did you have to apply? Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So there was a called artist, and I'm so grateful that I was one that was selected. There was an advertisement on the Northern Plains Facebook page where, as I mentioned, you had to submit some example works, and then they selected you from that. So this is my first year participating, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see the dancers mingle with what I've created. I think it's such a fantastic interaction between visual performance and actual dance performance.
Yeah, and I do want to mention, Katie is one of 5. There's going to be 4 other artists that are going to be featured, and then there is going to be art for sale down in the lobby during the Dance Plus event this weekend. Katie, if someone was interested in looking up your work, how could they go about doing that?
Sure. So I'm pretty active on Instagram. It's at Katie B. Vassbinder. And then I have a website. I'm actually showcasing the North Dakota Art Gallery Association throughout this year. So it'll be a traveling show in Bismarck, Minot, and I think some other cities in western North Dakota. Otherwise, direct contact me. I do a lot of commission work, which is fun because I get to interact with people in their spaces and make something very specific to their household, their business, whatever it might be. I also do some pottery on the side, so whatever. I have fun. I have a little studio, and it's like, whatever I feel like doing that day. So, yeah.
You go with your gut, like you mentioned.
Go with your gut.
And how long have you been an artist?
Well, I like to think everybody's an artist from birth. I've been dabbling since probably middle school, high school, and that's where I was doing more of the realistic stuff, which I enjoyed doing. I think abstract, I really took off the past few years, kind of just not caring what other people think. I think if you can start that way, that's where you really tap into what you should be doing.
I'm taking that with me. Everybody is an artist. You're an artist at birth. So I'm probably going to go and paint myself something. Maybe contact you and get some tips there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
All right. Well, Katie, it's been a pleasure speaking to you, and can't wait to see the dancers on stage along with your painting.
Ooh,
Thank you so much. Amber, we're going to send it back to you.
Thank you, Natalie and Katie. Looks like so much fun. Such a great idea at Dance Plus. This has been Dancin Day, sponsored by Northern Plains Dance. And if you'd like to learn more about the classes they offer for kids or adults, make sure you visit northernplainsdance.org. You can also call them at 701-530-0986. Again, Dance Plus, where you'll see the artwork from Katie Vassbinder featured, will take place Friday, February 24th and Saturday, the 25th at the Belle Mayhews in Bismarck. For times and to purchase tickets, go to northernplainsdance.org.